and welcome to another episode of The Spice. I am Moyolania, and with me is
Adela.
No, I'm going to do that intro again. I feel very pretty this morning. Like, I feel very fine. Like, I just woke up this morning and I felt very pretty, and I'm like, oh, it's like the older I get, the finer I become. Fine wine, no shade. My pretty self. My name is Moyolania.
Well, my dapper self, as you can see, is Adela. Yeah.
Okay, you know how we do it on the show. Basically, we bring you gist, we bring you details about things that happened over the weekend, like major talk points. So we will be starting with Bam Teddy. Okay, so when they had their introduction in their engagement, intro engagement in August, I think. I got intel that Bambam was actually pregnant at that time, but I did not see any blog, the major, gossip carriers and stuff they carried. So I was just like, so maybe it was basically like hearsay and all. But for Bam Bam to come out after the wedding, with a photo saying all she can see is herself and a baby. How did she put him? My baby and I, or how did she put him? I don't know. She said the little one decided to follow bump my hot shot. Seems baby would be as vain as me.
Well, in any case, the child is a thing of joy.
Of course.
So, congratulations. Like, it's not double congratulations because we didn't know about it in quotes, but then congratulations. And then the child is lucky. If
that child is a boy, that child will find that.
That guy.
He will find that.
Because just met the father and the mother's pictures together, and you're like, man, he
will
break her
to. She's a girl. She'll be okay. But I think
she's not going to be okay. She'll be pretty. Like,
but I think if it's a boy, he'll be like.
But do you think the child will get endorsement like the cheese or the Adele kids?
We're on different levels there. What's wrong with you? Okay, so let's move down to Tonto DK.
Okay, so yourself.
Yes, King Tonto DK. Now, a lot of people were in Dubai for the One Africa Music Fest and then for the Bam Teddy wedding. And so was Tonto DK and Bobrisky, her bestie. But about the time there was news that Tonto DK got deported, with people debunked and stuff. Fine. She did not get deported, but she had an altercation with the security personnel in Dubai, and from what we gathered, she has been in prison for a while.
Well, based on news and feedback that we've gotten, the so-called video that was posted in attempts to ward off the notion that she was deported and all was like a shadow of our past. Like, it didn't look anything.
The truth about it, it's been a long time we've seen Tonto without
makeup, and in that kind of enclosed room, just one particular view.
Yeah, just showing us outside, trying to tell her that I'm still in Dubai. Like,
I really don't know what she was trying to get at, but trying to dispel the thought that she didn't have any fracas at Dubai. She wasn't successful with that attempt at all. So, and the fact that that she was deported, and in Nigeria nobody has actually seen her. Is even buttressing the point that she is in prison in Dubai, based on what we've heard. So
and her bestie is also trying to post pictures, just trying to salvage the situation. But I heard that when they searched her hotel room, they found her in possession of hard drugs. And they say her politician boyfriend has decided to disown her. So basically, King Tonto is kinging on her own. Well, I hope that the situation will be resolved.
The person I'm actually feeling for is her son, because the guy has actually been through so much trauma already with the divorce.
He'll be fine. He's a
and
kid.
Then forget we're in a digital era now.
Yeah, eventually when he grows up, he will see that his mother was arrested at some point. But then let's hope that he handles it well. Okay, from prison we go to
our AFCC
our
bodies.
champion that is now looking like not so much a champion. I mean, the APC, he was the one that decided to, give us his aircraft to rescue the Nigerians who were being attacked.
Yeah, when we had
during the
xenophobia
xenophobia.
no. It's funny how our shortcomings are being shown to the world by external securities.
Yeah, but the thing is, we can't even. He has actually come out to deny. Okay, so basically, yes, the CEO of Epis, his name is Onyema. Yes, so Alan Onyema, and he is in a case of alleged fraud, like $20 million fraud.
At least
$20 million fraud
well,
levied against him by the US government. $20 million fraud.
To me right now, it's just numbers. Because, well, yes, if I have that kind of cash, I know the kind of value it is. But for now, it's numbers. But the thing that is boggling my mind right now is the fact that EFCC is saying something about $44.9 million fraud. And I'm like, okay, fine, even if that is a figure, they did have to take USC. Before you now leech on it.
I really don't get EFCC. Even if you look at the Monfa thing, when Monfa, it took look at all these Invictus guys. It's most times it's after the US government has come out to say then EFCC that was to now feel like a lion in your come on.
Please, don't show your cards, mention. We know your cards. Don't try to come
basically, Onyema has denied the allegations because he was accused of money laundering.
Yeah,
among
he said he's going to fight it.
Yeah, he said he's going to fight it because one of the statements, in his statement that he released, I'm going to read a part of it. He says, "Be rest assured that I also have my lawyers on these, and these are mere allegations, and these mere allegations will be refuted. I have never laundered money in my life, neither have I committed bank fraud anywhere in the world. Every kobo transferred to the US for aircraft purchase went through the Central Bank of Nigeria LC regime and were all used for the same purpose." So he's basically saying, you know what, every money that they're saying I laundered into a US account under the guise of purchasing an aircraft.
Yeah.
Like I can't do, if I want to purchase aircraft, I can't do it on my own. The central bank has to be involved. So he's saying that if it is about that, if it's about the so-called thing, then that means CBN actually needs to be questioned, because he also puts their integrity. He also puts the integrity of CBN
at
stake. Exactly. So,
but looking at integrity, does it actually mean anything to people of power and timber and caliber in Nigeria now? Because in the long run, their money can cover anything and they will get scot-free.
Yeah, but the sad part is people always forget. It's like a lot of these adages that we used to live by, people are beginning to throw it away. There was a time where they used to tell you that a good name better than silver or gold. But now people don't even care about they're particular about the silver and the gold, forgetting the good name. Like that's why everybody wants to make it by all means, which is actually a pretty sad one.
God should help us with all that. But I pray the bottom is reached in this issue, and EFCC, you're trying to do your job, but when you see some people as untouchables, don't try to come and form like Bambam when other people have done what you're supposed to do. You do your job and let us praise it.
Especially when those people are actually in Nigeria, and it takes the foreigners to actually tell us that no, come on. Okay, and finally, let's go into the anti-social media bill.
Yeah. Well, not really. We wouldn't really talk much on the bill, but we'll mention the fact that senators' names, email addresses, and phone numbers were released on Twitter.
Yes.
And first off, sorry to support you to get that information and have the mind to drop it on Twitter. I mean, Nigerians are really getting tired. Like we are reaching that level.
Yeah, somebody actually put up a post saying that, all the senators, you people you may actually have your way and go scot-free with some of these things, but don't forget that there would come a time in the world where there would be people in that house who are actually tired, who actually want to fight for this country, and this bill, someday, whether you like it or not, even if you push it now, someday this bill will be overturned. But it's actually really sad about this whole social media bill thing. Like, yeah, okay, we get that there is fake news around, but it's not only in Nigeria that you have the fake news. It's not only, I mean, US president complains about the fake news every time. So it's
and he has not because of that said you should pass a bill.
Like it shouldn't get to the point where what happened to democracy? What happened to the freedom of speech?
Once democracy doesn't work for the 1% in power, it is no longer democracy.
It's really sad because you find out that a lot of things have happened via social media that you know, like, okay,
that was where the solutions came from for the people that didn't have the power to push them. Like, I'll rephrase something I saw on Twitter, and the person was more of like, they can take away our money, they can take away our freedom, they can take away our time and all, but what they cannot take away is our voice.
Yeah.
Social media has been a means for the below average,
to even communicate
bottom
with
99% to be able to voice out. When we go through legal means to try to get things done, the big person just use one hand of money to weigh everything up. But when it comes on social media, even people that have the means get to be involved, and it has solution. We find solace in
that,
social media to some extent, and you want to take that away from us after increasing VAT, after almost giving us extra bills, the extra charges on our transfer and allowed, giving us money, charging us for deposits, charging us for.
And I'm not surprised about this senator that is also supporting
you know, the woman beater. If it's not for social media, would you know something like that has happened?
You know, and
why won't it be?
Fine, social media has its pros and cons, but you cannot, because of its cons, now like strike it out and say, you know what, and then to now think that they are proposing a death penalty, although they've not actually, you know, kind of taken out. But it was because of social media. It was due to the outpour on social media that they actually decided that, you know what, let's remove the death penalty. So what are we saying?
Sure the reason why social media even made that possible was because social media made so much noise that UN and UK said they were not going to accept that. And
when they now realized that, you know, they were actually putting out the phone numbers of lawmakers, you know, I mean, because and then it got to a point where people are like, it's like Nigerians are actually, they've actually forgotten that they can actually call back those that are representing them, and it looks like the people representing us have actually forgotten that we have the power to call them back.
We know our power, even if Nigeria is shady, we know our power.
Yes. And they should not push us to the point where we would actually now start exercising our rights.
Yes. To buttress what my partner just said.
Oh, partner.
Yeah, my partner. Senators, honorables, those representing us. When the country becomes too hot for us to handle, the masses will come after you eventually. You stay amongst us. No matter how much security operatives you want to have, they cannot be more than the population of the masses. So don't forget that it just takes this second to get from good to bad. Karma is a bitch.
Alright, this is where we end today's episode of This Spice. Join us again next time. Until then, my pretty self, I'm vain today.
Well, and you're ever dashing. You get it. Bye, guys.